the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tennessee Titans. Visiting sideline, the Bengals and their head coach. This side taking full advantage of their bye week to rest and recover. Across the way, the head coach for the Titans. This side also occupying playoff position, so might be a rematch we see play out in this postseason. Pete Scott, Brock Heward with you up in the booth. Kicker Cam Little down on the field, looks ready to get things started. And from Nissan Stadium, we are underway. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Receiver in motion, going left. They'll go play action on first down. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up second down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Running behind center with Edwards. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That's Cup for the first. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. It is caught left side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offensive line, this is second and 4.
At the Bengals' 49-yard line.
79.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Give him 5 on the play. That's good for a Tennessee first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. Third down coming up. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Option give here. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big games in next week.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. The Titans going with a field goal unit here. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Get like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, one went right through.
Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Kate, I know you get tired of hearing me say there's no substitute for experience, but it is totally true. Taking the reins of an NFL team is a young quarterback. You want the game to slow down, and the only way it slows down is to get more and more of these opportunities to go lead your team game in and game out.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go.
He's going to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. New set of downs from 37.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Benson on 1st and 10. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every home run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
And the Bengals
Let's go, Nat.
first down.
They'll go play action. He's throwing deep to the left side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
Kevin Winston there defensively.
Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
A 61.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away.
You know, Kate, there was a time when you and I were growing up watching football where a 50-yard kick was impressive. But these kickers of today, they just keep pushing that boundary and showing off incredible leg strength.
The Titans offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Titans to the line now, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start the drive with Edwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Ooh, put some air under this one. Right side. Ooh, the defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Surprisingly, had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Cincinnati headed back out for its second drive now. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think one thing you find is you do not want to settle for a field goal again. Points are great, but touchdowns, that's what's win games in the NFL.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority and the majority.
And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Edwards. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Completed to his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Tried to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits, because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. His return starts at the 5. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Here's Edwards on the carry. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. The Bengals are out in front. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Edwards getting it again here on 2nd. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Titans have a 1st. Throwing off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 28. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go, sack. 60 Eagles, 60, go.
They're going to try and throw it here. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4.
Let's go
It's
now.
2nd and 6.
Lone back gets the handoff. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Ready? Let's go. Cougar 19.
Pass play now. Escapes the pocket. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment, made at the perfect time for the first down.
They'll try and punch it in. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. In the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. He'll work against the blitz. It's a screen play to Edwards. And he couldn't quite get the edge. He goes out of bounds and maybe gets back to the line.
The play lost a yard.
Now from back at the 4, here's 3rd and goal.
Shut up. 6. Huh.
Back to throw. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. The Titans going with a field goal unit here. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get him back to 11.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Design bootleg here. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. His work begins at the 31. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Titans ready to take over on offense. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here.
Here we go.
Slot man's in motion right. Here's Edwards. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
Dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Geesh, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Has him on a quick hitter. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. On the give, this is Edwards. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Titans have a first.
31-yard line.
On the ground, it's Edwards again. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. So a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. After the penalty, just 4 yards to go here on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down. putting the tight end in motion. Edwards on the shotgun handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll go from the gun with Edwards. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They're going to throw for it on 4th. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Bengals take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Result of the play is a turnover.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Warriors 17, 19 Cardinal, 8 go.
Now come out throwing. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to throw now. That's complete to Musgrave. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
That's good for the Bengals.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He's got it over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down.
He's going to throw it again. Escapes the pocket. He loses the football. And he's fortunate to cover it himself, but the clock's still running as we count down to halftime. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They'll throw it. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Okay, ready?
The incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Now looking to throw. Hauled in by Musgrave. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. His first kick was good. His second look from 35 yards away.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Returning it from the 4. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the second half. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Bengals take over.
Out come the Bengals. It's their ball first, leaving the locker room. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
10 at the 46-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
First down, play action. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
That's another Bengals first down.
Working on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. He's going to throw this one. Finds Benson on the check down. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Bengals first down.
They'll run here. It's Benson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Second and goal. At at the
Let's go
8-yard
now.
line.
Looking in the air here. Makes the catch. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Taken in by Chase, left side. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts at the 3. Escapes the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Titans returning their offense and this running back to the field. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. And he's brought down after a short gain. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. The Bengals with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
Throw here. 3rd down. That's incomplete left side.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Jukes away from one. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down.
They're going play action. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10.
Go check.
They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
2nd and 10 at the 43.
Here's Brown again. Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd and long for him here. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
And the Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again.
34. Titans 6.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. So now here comes the Titans on offense. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
We send the tight end in motion left. Throwing on 2nd. Buys time, rolling right. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Titans have a 1st.
That's good for a Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Running behind center with Edwards. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
2nd and 5.
Sticking with Edwards here. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Edwards. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Titans football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. It's Edwards on the carry. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
At the 13-yard line.
Let's go. Ready, hut.
1st down, and they go right back to it. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It's into the hands of Edwards. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans putting up points in a game decided. That one right down the middle. And the Titans cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
34. Titans 13.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bengals ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And after some momentum was wrestled away by that last touchdown drive, Brock, the pressure is on them to respond here. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Let's go now.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down by Drew Sanders. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Benson now from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Here we go, here we go.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit, and he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line.
13-yard line.
So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Edwards. And he'll bowl his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
Finds him over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They're all set now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Complete out to the right side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Number 0.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll throw it here on 1st. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense to the line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard
Throwing
line.
from the gun. I want to get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And the Bengals get to it.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also...
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free.
Cougar 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Bengals get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Here come the Bengals to take over once again. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
He connects downfield. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the 1st.
17 yards.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Timberwolf.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down around the 34. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their 1st. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's a throw. Completed over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Running in the red zone. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
18 card.
Sticking to the air here. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. And now it's 3rd down. Look to throw. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
A 6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. So the Bengals take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.